Hey you guys, and welcome to my kitchen, Midnight Munchies and more. I am your chef Charisse, and today we are making a recipe from Andrea from the Untamed Olive. So it is apricot muffins. Now before I get started, I do want to let you know that I will link her YouTube channel below. I think you guys should go over there. You should subscribe. You should watch her videos. She's over there making my vegan crab cakes, okay, you guys. She's so cute. I love her. So she had a recipe for apricot muffins, and that's what I wanted to make today. Then, okay, so here's what happened. Let's talk about this for a second. Let's talk about apricots for a quick second. So she said when she made those muffins, she's like, oh, they have an abundance, they're in harvest in Utah. And then I went looking for apricots, and I was like, is that like a West Coast thing? Because I can't find them over here where I live on the East Coast. But peaches are in harvest right now. We just had a peach festival here where I live. So I'm gonna use peaches for mine, but I just want to give you guys an opportunity to because they're both stone fruit, right? But I want you to know, when you're replacing stuff in a recipe, you really need to Google and figure out what's what, because apricots are tart and not as juicy as peaches, and peaches are juicy and sweet. So you kind of have to mess around, fiddle with it a little bit. But her recipe is over there in her apricot muffin video, so you want to check that out. I will link her below. Make sure you give her some loving from over here. Tell her I said hi, okay? Let's jump right in.
Okay, so we need 2 cups of oat flour. I don't know where to buy oat flour, and I have a feeling it's probably pretty expensive. So she said that she just made it in her blender. So we're just going to pour in a bunch of oats, and we're just going to blitz it up a few times until we get flour. Our oat flour is ready, so to that I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of oats. I know it seems redundant, but it's going to give us some extra texture. And then we're going to add a 1/4 cup of ground flax meal. We're also going to add a 1/4 cup of sugar. So she used a 0-calorie sweetener. I don't have that, so I'm just going to use sugar. But like I was talking about earlier in the intro, with peaches, they're a little bit sweeter instead of tart like apricots. So I cut that in half, so we're only doing a 1/4 cup of sugar. And then we're going to do 1 teaspoon each of baking soda and baking powder. And then we're going to do 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Then we're going to mix this all together. Now we're going to take 3 of our peaches that we de-pitted, which, okay, do you know what I'm talking about when I talk about a pitch peat and I go, Pacitas? If you know what that is, drop that below. So 3 peaches, they're really big. De-pitted them. We're going to blend them in here, but we want to make sure to leave some chunks because she said leave some chunks. My blender is a little too small to do them all at one time, so when I add the last bits in there, I'm also going to add a whole can of coconut milk, and I'm also going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. And again, we want some chunks, we just want it mixed. And then we just pour, oh yeah, baby. Oh, this is going to make so many. I'm so excited. So we're going to pour it all in there. And then we're just going to stir, fold kind of dealy until it's all incorporated. But we don't want to go too far because we don't want it to be real thick and mudgy. You know what I'm saying? And now we just fill up our muffin containers. So she used liners because she was doing absolutely no oil, but I am using some Pam on there because I ain't got no liners, you know. You got to do what you can. We have our oven preheated at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and she says at about 25 minutes to turn the oven off, but leave them in there and let them finish cooking.
You guys, look at how stinky cute. Oh my God. So I added more peaches on top because I have a lot of peaches. I got 3 peaches or something from there. Just a couple peaches from there at the peach festival. And I took 1 bite and I was like, these are the best peaches that I've ever had in my entire life. Well, that's a lie. Since I was 8 years old and we had a peach tree in front of our house. And I'm 35, so that's a long time. And so I made Greg go back to get more, and we got so many goddamn peaches. Okay, let's just do this. Okay. Ooh. That's cinnamon. It hits you in the back. You know what it reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of French toast. That sounds weird. These kind of remind me of like French toast. It's like a baked oatmeal French toast kind of vibe. I really like adding the fresh, did I say pineapples before? I hope I said peaches. It just occurred to me I may have said pineapple by accident. If I said that, my bad. But I like the fresh peaches on top when you serve because you get the peach, like the peaches and cream kind of vibe from the muffin within the fresh peach. Oh, you guys, I'm just in love with these fresh peaches. They're so good. Okay, so her full written recipe is in the description of her apricot video, which again, I will link her channel below. Give her some love, give her a subscribe. I really like these, girlfriend. I'm gonna make these some more, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Oh, good night kisses while he wishes and reminisces. His eyes kissing while he waits for the full moon above. Oh, ivory dove, passionate love. Listening closely, positioning my intuition for her nutrition and ambition, get up. Like when you rise in the morning, rub your eyes in the morning through the skies in the morning, get up. Like when you rise in the morning, rub your eyes in the morning through the skies in the morning, get up.